Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be working on my girl's 2009 Acura MDX. I have posted it on the channel before. I did do a power steering pump last year, and I'm actually going to go ahead and do an oil change and the front sway bar end links. They're making a clunky noise. Pretty sure that's what it is. I remember looking down there and they were pretty loose. If it's not going to be that, it's probably going to need front struts eventually. But for now, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do in this video. And hopefully be able to show you guys how to do that. The power steering pump that I installed last year has been working great. It was an eBay special, but as I mentioned, we haven't had any issues with it. So I've gone ahead and pulled the passenger side wheel. And I'll go ahead and show you what I found so far. And this is what I found last time I was in here. See if you guys can hear it. I'm barely putting any pressure on it, and it's making noise down here. These are original. The car does have upwards of 130, almost 140,000 miles. So it would make sense why these are going out. As I mentioned, the clunky noise, if this doesn't make it go away, it's most likely going to be these struts. But as of now, this is a cheaper and easier solution. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit these with penetrating oil. I'm going to demonstrate everything that I do on the passenger side, since there is a little bit more lighting in my garage on this side. I'll hit it with penetrating oil, both sides. And I'll go ahead and zap this. This looks like a 17. So I'll try to take it off. If it doesn't come off, I'll probably just end up cutting it off, which has worked for me before. And especially since I'm not reusing these, it doesn't really matter if they get destroyed. Just so you know, if you do end up cutting them off, just be careful not to cut through this bracket. I usually go through the back, or I try to cut the nut off just to be able to push it through. So I did verify it is a 17. You see I have a socket on there. I'm gonna grab my impact. I'm just gonna try to zap it off. Nope, just spinning. I don't think I could get that bottom one trying to zap it. So yeah, let's see what I can figure out. So here's the passenger side pulled out. I did end up having to grind it off, since all they were doing inside the joint, the ball joint, all it was doing was just spinning on both sides. This side actually fell out as soon as I started grinding. But very easy if you have one of these grinders. I got this one at Harbor Freight. Just go in there, and what I do is, I'll show you here, I go flat with this. That way I don't damage this, and you can tell I did the same thing on this one. I did take off a little bit of the coating or paint that's on here, but that's okay. I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of matte black just to protect it from corroding even more. Alright, so I went ahead and painted this, you can tell, as well as the backside of this one. Just some black spray paint. And what I'm going to do now is install this one. I am going to use a little bit of anti-seize on here. That way if I ever need to come back in here, I'll be able to take it off a lot easier in case these fail. These are from, I believe, Amazon or eBay. They're not the most expensive, but they are also not the cheapest. So hopefully they last a little bit longer than those eBay special ones. These also have Zerk fittings, so I can grease these up annually or whenever I need to. Here it is all installed. I didn't run into any issues. Very simple. I do recommend taking this bracket off just to move it out of the way in case you decide to grind them off. If you have to, you don't end up cutting this ABS sensor. Very easy. I'm pretty much almost done with the other side as well. I already pulled it off. I don't know how you guys can see this, but I pulled it off. I already painted on the back side of this one and right here on the front, and I'm gonna go ahead and put on the new one. You know, just like that, it's done. I'm finishing up the oil change. If you guys want a tutorial on that, I could definitely do one next time I change the oil on this, or when I change it on my other V6 Acura. Just when you take off the wheels, make sure you retorque them. But pretty straightforward, changing out those sway bar end links. Once I'm done with the oil change, I'm going to go ahead and take it for a test drive and just verify that the noise is gone. If it does continue on my vehicle, a little bit of a clunky noise under bumps or whatever you want to call them on the road. If it does continue on my vehicle, I'm probably going to go ahead and change out the struts next. But for now, this should be an easy fix if it is the issue. Alright guys, well, seems like the noise is gone for now. I don't hear any extra creaking or thumping or anything crazy. I am going down a bumpy road just to verify that the issue that I had is completely gone, and it definitely is. It looks like those sway bar end links fixed it. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, or like the video, just hit like, and thanks for watching.